Hello guys, a lot of you are asking me how the war is affecting the AI marketing. I show you today all the process in details, what is going on in the AI marketing and in the cashback aggregators cooperation with the AI marketing, and you will understand by yourself more how this war is influencing and what we can expect from future. So on this picture, you see all the process, how it is done. When we invest some money to the AI marketing, $50, $500, $4,000, no matter. When we invest some amounts, all our amounts are going to different advertising pools. Why? Because to create the advertising for $100, it is not very profitable. The more profitable advertising when there are more investments in the advertising, because it allows to study the demand and to advertise target goods to the target audience. So on the first step, the AI marketing gathering our investments in the advertising pools. Then they start to do the links via cashback aggregators. Cashback aggregators, we already discussed it with you. There are big sites, big aggregators, which allow to advertise different goods, different services, a lot of thousands of different goods all over the world. So for each good and for each target audience, they create a link, different links, okay? And then they start advertising campaigns in the Google, in Yandex, in Facebook, and other platforms. So here we can see the first risk it can appear. I just need to tell you, because first of all, Yandex is originally from Russia. So if Russia will be now under all the sanctions and economic and informational sanctions, maybe it will influence Yandex. Of course, Yandex is registered not only in Russia but in other countries as well, but it can affect. The next thing, the Facebook is not working correctly and was blocked in Russia. So now we have the situation that, for example, if some cashback aggregators were advertising something for Russian public, for Russian audience, then they cannot do it anymore in Facebook. Also YouTube, stopped to pay money for bloggers if they do some advertising or if they arranged their blogs in Russia. So when these big platforms are being blocked somewhere, it can affect the AI marketing. But let's see how it will affect or not affect our own investments. So what we see next, when advertising campaign is going on, different people go into different shops, and in these shops they can buy different services. Online shops, offline shops, services, goods, different products they can buy in the shops. And they send the money to cashback aggregators. Here we have some balance. AI marketing and aggregators are exchanging between themselves the information. So first of all, you remember that a few briefings before, Evgeny Rikvin told to us that cashback aggregators asked AI marketing not to require the information every moment or every hour, but to require it at least once per day. So AI marketing taking this information, how much sales we have, how big amount of sales were done, and so the cashback aggregators, these ones, give the statistics to AI marketing. Okay, so this is exactly what we see in our accounts. When we go, we see different sales, we see that the numbers in our accounts are changing because AI marketing has renewing statistics from cashback aggregators. And in the end, now they have just numbers, and we see in our accounts, we see just the numbers, these statistics. It is not real money. The real money will be when cashback aggregators will pay to AI marketing. Then AI marketing will pay to us. So, but cashback aggregators today have different positions. Some of them continue to pay, some of them ask additional information from AI marketing. Let's go and see how it is going. So on this picture we'll see that, for example, AiMarketing took from its investors 1,000 euros. It is advertising budget. Okay, this advertising budget was invested into advertising campaigns on Google, Yandex, Facebook, etc. There was some advertising, and some people, these smiley guys, bought something in different shops. You see here, for example, Apple, AliExpress, Adidas. This is the shops which give their information to aggregators. Sometimes there are big shops like AliExpress, there are aggregators by themselves. And all of them have the obligation to pay to the AiMarketing its reward. And in its reward there is our part, our investments and our income on the investments. But what we see here, for example, Adidas, this aggregator pays, has no any problems, Russian, not Russian, they are paying. The next, AliExpress, registered in few jurisdictions, but also in Europe, and this aggregator, as example, because it's based in Europe and now we have a problem with blockage around Russia, this aggregator asks verification. What does mean asks verification? It means that this aggregator sends requests here to AiMarketing, and AiMarketing replying on these questions. They can ask more, they reply more, so they are in the dialogue now between themselves. Okay? And this needs time, because first of all, aggregator can ask the questions not once, it can ask more and more questions, and AiMarketing is continuing to reply. That's why AiMarketing cannot predict us the specific, the concrete date when all the company will be working ideally and when all the withdrawals will be available. They do not they are not predicting the behavior of these aggregators. Okay, so now they are in the communication processes. But what it shows about AiMarketing, that it is not just some project, it is not just some investment platform, it is huge business who has all these partners, and this business of course is built from a lot of parts. It is complicated, so sometimes it facing difficulties. We are investors, we are sitting here just doing nothing and watching all this process. Guys, if you do not believe me, or if you do not believe Evgeny Rikvin, the representative of AiMarketing who is doing briefings for us every 2 weeks, you can check all this information. It's open. You can go and you can see which aggregator is working and which is not. So, and the last one, we have the aggregator that is based in Europe and it blocks AiMarketing. For example, Apple doesn't sell now the products of Apple in Russia anymore. You cannot go to any store and buy Apple products in Russia. It is not possible now because Apple, like a lot of other companies worldwide, they left Russia in these conditions. So this aggregator blocked. What does it mean? It means that maybe AiMarketing will explain them that AiMarketing is based in Hong Kong, and even if they are making some advertising campaigns for Russian audience, if they are making some advertising for Russian partners, it does not mean that somebody need to block AiMarketing because they are registered in Hong Kong. Maybe they will be able to explain this to this cashback aggregator, or in the worst scenario, even if this aggregator will be not understanding, then AiMarketing can use Protect Fund, which it has inside, and it has already a few years. So anyway, AiMarketing will pay to us our investments and our profit on the investments. But now they have this situation. What we can do today? If you don't want to do something, just understand the whole thing, understand the whole business, and sit down, be calm that they are really in the big process. If you want to do it by yourself, try. You can go to any aggregator, you can register, you can start advertising campaign by your own hands. It's not very difficult, and you will see all this process in your own account. So you will face the same problems which AiMarketing has. Some aggregators will be paying without problems, some aggregators will be asking a lot of information. Guys, of course I understand that the withdrawals for some people it is a big problem, but now we need to understand this is the reality. The war is here. The war now is economically influencing marketing. It is not the situation about bombing people in Ukraine. Okay, bombing people it is a crazy thing, but marketing today has these problems because of economic sanctions. So we understand the situation, but I'm really proud of AiMarketing that they, in this extremely difficult world, that they are trying to fix everything and that they are managing to speak, to give the information, to explain everything. And in this incredible difficult situation, they continue to work and to earn for us huge income, 35% per month in the war conditions. And in the global economic sanctions, it is really a huge income. So I love this company and I am very proud to be part of it as investor. But each of us need to decide themselves. If you want, you can be here and enjoy, and after a few months take your withdrawals and enjoy it even more. If you don't want, you just understand the situation, wait when withdrawals will be available, take it out and go. But now please show all this information to your partners, explain them how it is working, because when people will understand in details, they will be more interested in our common business and they will be more calm. They will feel more secure inside themselves. So take care about yourself, please, and about your partners. Thank you very much for your attention. Feel free to put any questions if you have under this video.